You know what I like? I like Sichuan.
And I love the food here.
You know what else I like? Torturing my friend, Eric Repair. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he's so damn nice.
You high, man? You look high.
I am. But I like it.
Yeah?
You could pretty much tear his toenails out, and he'd still find something nice to say about you. He's so polite. Yet if you look closely, and I do, his discomfort can be exquisite.
He's the devil. Look at it.
I took a walk through this beautiful world. Felt the cool rain on my shoulder. Found something good in this beautiful world. I felt the rain getting colder. Sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la, sha la 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 la.
It's the spicy, sensualist heartland of all the things I love about China. The collision between very, very old and very new. An exploding middle class, a lot of history, and food that can burn you down to a charred, smoking little stump. Sichuan province, located in the southwest of China, over 1,000 miles from Beijing. A region so fertile and lush that it's been referred to as China's breadbasket. And its capital, Chengdu. Despite its ever-growing skyline, it hasn't lost its deep culinary roots and traditions. And I figured if I'm going back to Sichuan, I should bring a friend. Someone unused to the, how shall I say, level of heat commonly found in the food here. Someone who's never been to China before and is unused to its ways. I'm talking, of course, about Chef Eric Repair of such 3-star Michelin restaurants as New York's Le Bernardin.
So welcome to China, Eric.
Thank you.
First time to the mainland?
Yes, and I'm very surprised already about what I see in the city here. I was expecting like kind of a gigantic Chinatown that we have in New York.
That's a racist shit right there, I'm telling you.
No, it's very surprising. The streets, they're very clean. It almost looks like a European city.
Except for the air quality. I mean, maybe you've noticed that haze.
Yeah, it's like
That's not good.
But I'm definitely out of my comfort zone.
Really?
For sure, yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I'm hungry. You hungry?
Yeah?
Noodles, that's where you should start around here. Chengdu is famous for little spots like this. Dan Dan Tian Shui Mian, named after a much-beloved Chengdu noodle snack.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
I've never been good with
Really?
chopsticks. Never. This is not bad. I can grab it. Kind of.
Oh, yeah. That is awesome.
So it's all spicy. The peppers get me. And I'm like, whew.
Yeah, well, this is just day one, man.
I'm surprised you don't drink beer with that.
Dude, it's only 11:20 in the morning. What kind of an animal do you think I am?
Because there's nothing to soothe your taste buds.
This is a good sort of intro. So we're gonna have fun.
Oh, man.
We're gonna eat well. You're gonna drink a little more than you like.
Okay.
And I have to stress this to you now, Eric. You cannot refuse.
Don't look at me in the eyes like that.
I'm saying it's drinking culture is very important here. And if we go to like a formal meal, your ability to drink leads to a number of assumptions about you. You know, your general manliness, penis size, your worth as a human being.
I'm comfortable with my size.
Think of yourself as an ambassador, not only for America, but for France, Eric.
But I am an ambassador of Le Bernardin as well, of the people who work with me and so on.
Right. You don't want people on the other side of the world thinking that Le Bernardin sends pussies out there to represent.
You know what? You're scaring the shit out of me now. Seriously.
Yeah, you can't let the team down.
To me, it's more insulting to be shit-faced at the table.
No, no, not here. It's perfectly okay to be shit-faced at the table. That's completely acceptable. It's going to be a wild week.
Yes, I have the sense of that.
Here's something they talk about a lot in Sichuan when discussing food. Two elements of flavor, personified by two ingredients that are integral to so much of the cooking around here. The Sichuan peppercorn, known for its flowery, aromatic flavor and its tingly, mind-deranging, mouth-numbing effects, a phenomenon called ma. And the spicy chili peppers like Arjing Jiao or the even hotter Facing Heaven chili provide the la, pure heat. So if you imagine like Ilza, she-wolf of the SS, tormenting you with nipple clamps as the la, the ma, provided by the pleasantly deranging peppercorns, would be like the naughty nurse with the ice cubes.
What's your feeling on MSG?
I don't mind MSG.
Yeah, I think it's good stuff.
I do not react to it.
Right. No, me too. Nobody does it, so it's a lie, man.
Well, you find a lot of natural MSG in tomatoes.
In breast milk, in Parmesan.
Yeah, in a lot of products.
Yeah, you know what causes Chinese restaurant syndrome? Racism. Ooh, I have a headache. It must have been the Chinese guy.
Most of the traditional, very famous dishes of Sichuan cuisine are not made from chef. It all comes out from the family. So family dishes is the key of Sichuan cuisine.
In my quest to set Eric's perfect hair on fire, I have arranged dinner with this man, Go Se, who runs the Sichuan Cuisine Museum here. He takes us to a neighborhood favorite, Tian Tian Fan Dian, for some typical local dishes, like pickled chicken feet, cartilaginous little bits of gnawable goodness.
How do you eat this one?
Just bite it and don't eat the bone, though.
No. Oh, it's good.
It's delicious.
It's spicy.
Yeah, very spicy. Ooh. Have some beer.
Well, the food is really good, but the spice is a little bit of a challenge, I have to say.
Oh, yeah, now we're talking. You're gonna love this dish, my friend.
Yeah, let's find the chicken in the pile of chili.
Lazi Ji literally means spicy chicken, but the dish in practical terms is a game of finding the bits of chicken in the mountain of ass-burning goodness. Come on, it's fun for the whole family. Is that a tiny nubbin of hacked chicken or a nuclear cluster of chili seeds?
The Sichuan peppers are for me, like the really super addictive.
Oh yeah, I feel them now. It's all tingling.
Yeah.
Like that, right?
There's a scientific name for the process, for what happens. It's sanchul, is the biological agent that causes confusion in your nervous system.
Confusion.
Tingling. Confusion, yeah.
It's what I feel right now, yeah.
You're gonna love this.
I'm totally confused, I tell you that.
Oh, my favorite.
That one, I have the feeling, is the killer.
Look at that, man. That is some goodness right there.
For me, the apex of Sichuan food, my absolute favorite, improbably enough, is a tofu dish. This tofu dish, the legendary mapo tofu, or pockmarked granny tofu. Ground pork or beef, cubes of bean curd in a rich, deeply nuanced, fiery but intensely satisfying sauce of chili oil, bean paste, garlic shoots, ground Sichuan peppercorns, and MSG. This dish, done right, has got it all.
Oh, that's so good. It's a perfect balance of stuff going on in here. I just love this dish.
Actually, the spiciness makes me already like feeling that I am drunk, kind of, you know?
Really?
Yeah. I'm like,
You high, man? You look high.
I am. But I like it.
Yeah.
And if you ever like have a hangover, and you will, my friend, you will, this will scare the evil right out.
It's prepping me for a drinking night.
The glory of France
Shut
is
up.
on your shoulders.
And Tung Jiao Yu, green peppercorn fish, served in a simmering vat of seasoned fish broth, laced heavily with fresh and dried green Sichuan peppercorns, and finished off with a heavy pour of boiling hot vegetable oil.
I think this is the most numb you are gonna feel.
That's going to be a challenge, this one for me.
Any second now, that perfect hair is going to burst into flames.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Great roof. I love that. And I love the food here.
How'd that feel?
You know, it changed you physically. Like, I feel like my face is changing. Like, my eyes are in a different position.
I got news for you.
Right?
Yeah, you better look at yourself in the mirror, man.
Just slow down. Don't rush.
down,
Slow down. Slow down a little bit. Slow down.
Man, those peppercorns are awesome.
I need towels. Holy cow. Whoa. They're all looking at me from the kitchen. They're like, is this guy gonna survive or what? Survive.
Thank you. Oh, now, do I have to wear one of those vests? Ah, jeez. You're gonna sink like a stone in this thing.
My friend Eric is a Buddhist, not a weekend Buddhist either, a serious, long-term practitioner of Tibetan Buddhism. It's what makes him so different from me. He, for instance, is nice. I am not always so nice.
On the rock, it's something written in Chinese.
Maybe, you know, gift shop this way. Whoa, check it out, man.
I know.
About 2 hours south of Chengdu, at the confluence of the Minjiang, Dadu, and Qingyi rivers, is the giant Lashan Buddha, carved out of the cliff wall back in 713. It still stands as the largest stone Buddha in the world.
Whoa, that was pretty awesome.
That was beautiful, huh?
And me without my selfie stick.
Though Eric's Buddhism diverges somewhat from the kind practiced here, as you might imagine, the site is respected and revered by all Buddhists. I am respectful of faiths not my own, and I am more than happy to let my friend do what he does. It means a lot to him. And like I said, I respect that. Really.
Pretty cool.
Isn't it?
All right. This is a tasty rabbit head dispensary.
Is it here? No. Is it here?
Yeah, man. That's what you've been waiting for.
But all this time, in a little evil part of my brain, I've been secretly looking forward to this moment. A tasty Sichuan snack famous and much loved around these parts. I'm talking bunny heads, yo. Tasty, tasty bunny heads.
I think you use the glove
Yeah.
like you're doing a little prostate exam. Look at it. Look at his teeth. He hates. Whoa.
Oh, you have the tongue too?
Yank the jaw right out. Oh, that's good. That is delicious.
Seriously spicy, delicious, flesh still clinging to little Thumper's skull. Look at those little teeth. And the best part, after you rip off the jaw and split the skull, the tasty, chiclet-sized brain.
It's a lot of meat.
You suck that brain right out.
I'm not a fan of brains, but I'm gonna try.
Oh. You haven't had these brains. Rabbit brains are different. They're not like custardy creamy. They're kind of like little, they're like uni. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, right into my mouth.
Oh, did you crack that?
You just get that soft spot, you crack that thumb in and pry it apart. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, or you just pound it on the curb. Well, so you basically crack it. Oh, you're winnowing out the brain with its own jawbone. There's a certain country justice to that. I wish I'd known about these things. You know, I'm gonna make these next Easter. I mean, the whole Easter egg hunt. What does that have to do with bunnies? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bunnies
no,
don't lay eggs, but they do have heads.
Look deep, deep into the murky depths of that most glorious and iconic of Sichuan dishes. It burns. It burns you down to your soul.
So cheers.
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 Local friend Xiao Bin and musician friends Seven, Wu Zhaoling, and Gao Xin all enjoy a good hot pot. Almost everybody around here does. Eric, however, seems apprehensive.
So this is Eric's first time for Sichuan hot pot.
Really?
I think you're really going to enjoy this. And this is particularly good, right?
Which is known for being spicy.
Not a good news.
I feel it in my eyes already. Yeah.
The way it works is you order a whole bunch of ingredients: meat, vegetables, noodles, fish, whatever you like. A lot of different ingredients. And you feed them into the pot.
The dog tongue, we should just throw them first.
Yeah, because that's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
Let's throw that tripe in.
It's called like 1,000-layer stomach.
It's all going in there, man.
Yeah.
The inner ring is a more neutral broth. The outer ring, though, is the good stuff, the hard stuff.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good.
That was Eric's first bite of hot pot.
Awesome, right?
Yes.
And it only gets better, my friend.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, yeah.
Tofu.
Oh, this is tofu?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the skin on top? Yeah.
Common ingredients like tofu and seaweed, various meats and fishes are stirred in along with ingredients that are, shall we say, less familiar to the Western palate.
They get the duck,
Yeah.
then they reach inside, they grab the intestines, and yank them out of the live duck.
No,
Yeah. Supposedly that gives you like the most fresh.
but it's a bit cruel, right?
Well, you want them fresh, Eric. I mean,
Yeah. I think we
And
should
that was
drink some
spicy
beer.
for you?
yes, I think so.
Cheers.
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 How are you doing there, Eric?
Doing amazingly well.
Can you hang in there?
My sinuses are
Open.
so open, you have no idea.
Best part of hot pot is share.
It's to share.
To share.
Yes, I like that too. It's very convivial.
Yeah.
Sometimes we had like hot pot for 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours.
As it cooks down, it gets stronger and stronger, and the heat more intense. A delicious, yet unpredictable silt of spice gathering at the bottom of this river of hot lava.
Wow. If you dig deep, like down in the sediment down there, the riverbed, man, it's spicy. You feel enlightened yet? Look how the colors change in the broth.
Is that what you kind of expected? Hot pot?
Yes, it is exactly what I expected it.
More beers, guys?
Yeah, definitely.
I cannot think anymore. So I'm gonna eat and drink.
But the baijiao comes out, and everything is fine again. For me, anyway. I'm not so sure about Eric.
You're out of it, man. It's all good, though. It's all good.
Okay.
Don't say okay. The evening's just beginnings.
Everything you just had was appetizing. Appetizing.
This is the devil. Look at it. Let's drink baijiao.
All right, Eric. Yeah, you're getting in the spirit of things. This
You know,
ride
it
has
took,
just
it took me
begun.
on this trip to make me suffer.
Yeah.
To kill me slowly or
That's
fast.
what friend does to another friend, you know. That's what good friends do. In drinking culture of China, we enjoy torturing your friends.
Well, let's drink to friendship.
Yeah.
To friendship.
To friendship.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, to friendship.
Friendship.
Morning in Chengdu, and my restless pilgrim friend is up early. Always a seeker, checking out the sights, sucking up knowledge, nibbling at the edges of celebrity. Due no doubt to the fact that most of these people think he's Richard Gere. Me, I don't need the glitter or the recognition. And screw wisdom. Give me some damn noodles.
Now, you know that's good. Come on. I don't even have to taste that. Just look at it. Now, get in my mouth.
Excuse me, can you my family. I'm from...
Nothing from Eric?
I think I am Anthony Bourdain. I'm gonna play a son of a bitch.
Probably turned his phone off.
Sorry, Tony.
Thank you.
Good,
Thank
you're
you
welcome.
very much.
Thank you.
I think he was up last night doing Sichuanese karaoke.
Good, thank you. Thank you.
He could be, I don't know, riding the porcelain bus, as they say.
This is very sweet and sticky, but I like it a lot. I don't even know what I'm eating, but why not? Spicy, oof. Thank you.
I just know this soup is awesome. I could rule the world after this. Still no word from Eric.
Chinese invented being obsessed with food. They invented, being obsessed with the provenance of ingredients, with going to a particular place for a particular dish.
Right.
So they've had that tradition for at least 800 years.
Fuchsia Dunlop has had an extraordinary relationship with China and Sichuan in particular since she first arrived here as a student in 1994. She was the first foreigner to study at the Sichuan Higher Institute of Cuisine and has written numerous books about her experiences and about Sichuanese food, which are rightly considered groundbreaking and definitive. To say she was way ahead of her time is an understatement. She's brought us to Chef Lan Guijun's restaurant, Yuzhilan.
What he's trying to do is sort of raise the level of Sichuanese food to sort of very refined banquet cookery.
Is what he's doing unusual for Chengdu, for China?
It's really unusual, because I think in the West, we're sort of very used to the idea of the celebrity chef and the individual chef as artist. But in China, people traditionally look down on chefs. So this is quite a new thing. There are very few chefs who really like the creative vision behind the food and doing the work in the kitchen.
The meal begins. A large array of cold dishes are laid out. Delicate flavors like lily buds scented with rose petals are presented alongside more assertive tastes like thinly sliced braised beef shank with chili oil, tea tree mushrooms blanched and lightly stir-fried with Chinese stem lettuce.
And you suggest starting with the
Lily buds?
Yeah, I would start with the lily buds because they're nice and mild, yeah.
It's a nice texture.
Yeah.
those mushrooms are amazing.
Yeah, I love these cashew nuts.
Also prawns served cold with handmade noodles dressed with natural vegetable extracts.
So you've probably been having all kinds of amazing Sichuanese flavors, because Sichuan is not just about chili and Sichuan pepper, it's about fuhe wei, complex layered flavors like French sauces.
Yes.
And there's one of them called guai wei, strange flavor.
Strange flavor.
Yeah, because it's a mixture of sweet, sour, salty, spicy, numbing, and nutty all together. And this is strange flavor noodles. So it's just like a real traditional Sichuan dish, but done in a very refined way.
Then some soup. A rich, slow-simmered chicken and pork stock. A raft of chopped meat floats on top to clarify the broth. A small bundle of impossibly thin hand-cut noodles made with duck egg yolks, a Western Sichuan specialty.
先闻一下香，再喝点汤，
Okay.
在嘴里涮一下，吞下去鼻孔出气。
Okay, so you're saying first have a smell of this, and then a taste of the broth.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And just gently press the noodles,
挑起来，
and then lift them up and eat them.
No, very refined.
You know, some of these dishes, the character is very similar to what you get on the street, but it's just done so beautifully.
Well, we were talking the other day that so many of the dishes we were eating in the restaurant started out, these were not invented by chefs or even cooks. They were invented by farmers and hungry people. I mean, and that's certainly the story of much of French cooking. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
For sure. But when you can achieve refinement and you keep the soul food in a process, you don't have only pretty food, you have amazing food.
Wow, beautiful.
This is a really amazing dish. I especially requested this dish,
Oh, yeah.
which is one of his specialities. So it's sea cucumber from Dalian off the northeastern coast. So that's a very expensive, rarefied banquet ingredient. But it's done with a typical Sichuanese sour and hot dressing or sour and hot seasonings. Like on the street, you'd get just these seasonings with slippery sweet potato noodles and a load of offal.
Right.
This is a banquet version.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a challenge for me. I'm still battling with my skills.
I would hold your bowl a little closer, like this, and then it's easier.
Yeah. Thank you.
Less room for disaster.
You could have told me that before, Tony.
Oh, so I was having so much fun. So that resistance, that boing, that rubberiness, actually, elasticity, it's kind of the last frontier for Western palates.
The gelatinous?
And cartilaginous, you know, where there's actual, like, crunch.
This dish, this delicacy, makes no sense in terms of Western gastronomy at all, because in the West, there's just no concept of eating something for the pleasure of its texture.
Delicious. Really good. So you're sort of single-handedly making the beautiful argument that people should go against their natural instincts in the West and open up to what is really an entirely new spectrum of initially difficult and extremely nuanced flavors.
I think Chinese is the world's most underrated cuisine because everyone loves Chinese food. But until recently, people, you know, mainly in the West, thought of Chinese food as being something very familiar and good to eat, but cheap and, like, you know, a bit junky, honestly. And I think that now people can see that it has so much more to offer. It's got everything from the most elevated banquet food, imperial cooking, hearty peasant food, street food, Buddhist vegetarian cooking, Muslim cooking, ethnic minorities with their own styles. So it's really what you can call a gastronomic culture.
In the high-stress world of the professional kitchen, the job of the executive chef is much like an air traffic controller. One misheard order, one garbled communication could lead to, well, disaster. It is with this in mind that I arranged for Eric to receive the attentions of a specialist in the maintaining of perfect hearing and ear-related health.
But the guy is a doctor or is like an amateur, like in the street?
He's kind of like a doctor, more of a technician, a caregiver.
And you could do it right here in the park while enjoying your tea. Who needs a doctor, bro?
Oh, here you go. My man needs a cleaning. Yes. Yeah, look at him.
Laughing.
Enjoy your therapy. You might want to put that down. If he hits the sweet spot, just relax, dude. Just keep your head forward.
What is doing it? Scrapping?
Well, he has a number of devices.
But he's using those devices on everybody else here because...
No. They're thoroughly sanitized after every customer. Stay in place. If you move, you know...
Don't try this at home, folks. One wrong move to the right or the left and the patient could lose all memory of life before 1985. Which, if it includes Kenny Loggins, might be a good deal, but I digress.
Oh, yeah, here comes the good part. Oh, yeah, that's a rush, right?
It's like
It's the road to enlightenment right there.
Now the massage.
Oh, and you might as well straighten out Eric's neck while you're at it.
Oh, don't do that.
Oops, that didn't sound good.
Oh, that's funny. So, you ready for the ass cleaner? He'll be right over. Same tools as the ear cleaner, by the way.
As I explained to Eric, a true artist must never stop learning. The Japanese have a name for this principle and the attendant pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment, Kaizen.
今天我们学习鱼香肉丝。
Today we will learn fish flavored shredded pork.
So it was with this in mind, as well as the classic work of Mr. Rodney Dangerfield, that I decided to go back to school, to make the ultimate sacrifice for my friend, to return to that place of childhood torment.
Stop trying to suck up the teacher. I saw that. Apple polisher.
So that my friend might learn, might just maybe better himself, and hopefully bring some of that knowledge to the hungry and the needy people at Le Bernardin.
You got that right. Look a machine, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, doing good.
咱们放厚了，他那个。
Little thick, man.
Okay.
In order to get to the top in the harsh competitive world of professional cooking, sometimes you gotta use sharp elbows.
No?
Get your own, man.
It's a cold world out there. Better he learns it here than on the street.
Hands up. I win the prep.
The wok is intensely hot. Things cook quickly in there. A few seconds too slow, and things swiftly turn from the sublime to the ridiculous.
Okay. Finish.
Et voila, cheese eater.
Overcooked, a little, only a little.
And what about this guy?
肉丝粗了，还有肉炒的比较老。
The same problem is little overcooked.
Did you hear that, Eric?
And you touch the meat a little bit.
This is Flintstonian knife work.
It's so competitive, I can't believe it.
Look at that knife work.
Those mushrooms are too big, look at that. You throw off the balance of the dish. You see here, you feel the consistency of the meat.
Feeling the consistency of the meat is something you're well used to, my friend.
Almost everywhere I've been, it seems there is a terrifyingly powerful yet much-loved alcoholic beverage at the very center of the culture. One whose consumption is rigorously observed in ritual and tradition. Whether it's some sinister moonshine in a 55-gallon drum in Africa, or a distilled spirit in the jungles of Borneo, the mountains of the Caucasus, or a more refined concoction as here, you must drink it. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Baijiu. Baijiu has been around for a very long time, and the Shuijing Fang Distillery has been making this stuff for over 500 years.
Normally, Chinese people drink premium baijiu in the occasion of entertaining important guests. So in China, premium baijiu means a lot.
At a business dinner, a banquet, one can reasonably expect to drink quite a lot of the stuff, especially when your hosts are in the business of making it. And my French friend has concerns.
Do you want to know how we drink?
Yes, of course. Yes, that's very important.
Chinese tradition, and we start 3 cups. So we drink together. After 3 cups, everyone will with each other, one by one.
Welcome to China. Welcome to Sichuan.
Drink
Thank you.
I have told him what might be expected of him and the futility of resisting.
The aroma is very distinctive, very special.
There will be food, I told him, a lot of food, and baijiu. And one must not, under any circumstances, bring shame on our house.
Now, the next round, it's one by one.
Yeah.
So, how does that work? Oh, no. Oh, I mean, we may as well get started.
Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Chengdu.
Thank you so much. In business, how often do you entertain like this?
2 to 3 days a week.
2, 3 days.
And sometimes in one day,
All right.
3 times.
Oh, 3 times?
3. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Excuse me, Eric.
Yes, Tony.
Wow.
My dear friend, thank you so much for taking me here. I will remember forever.
Okay, good.
Like many residents of the city of Chengdu, we decide to head out to the country for the weekend. Get in touch. We like nature, man.
I made a potentially lethal mistake this morning. I did something I never do.
Which is?
I ate a Western breakfast at the hotel. It's bad, always bad news.
Why?
Just something you shouldn't do when you're outside of the States. You never eat the Western breakfast in a hotel.
No, that I agree.
I'm feeling it already. It's not good.
Well, the good news, we are seated by the bathrooms.
You know, on a train is never a good thing.
You have luxury taste, I noticed. Kind of an elitist.
Really? I don't like to roll around on my own in a moving bathroom. That's elitist.
Embrace the experience.
About maybe 150 kilometers away from the center of the city of Chengdu.
Chun Zhang is a filmmaker from Beijing who often returns to Chengdu, the place of his birth, to enjoy the more laid-back pace.
So, on the weekends, everybody comes out to, what's it called?
Longjiale is a term to describe a place like this.
Right.
It means, you know, the agricultural family happiness. Something like that.
Agricultural family happiness, or rural family happiness.
Rural family happiness. It's like a rural family. They are holding a business like this, a restaurant, and also entertainment place for people to come over to eat, to enjoy the view, to fish, and to play mahjong.
Do you ever do that when you go back to France, go out on the weekend, help somebody pick grapes, do agricultural work?
Not really.
You lived on a farm for a while, yes?
Yeah.
Can you milk a cow? If you had to,
Yeah,
you know how to?
Yeah, I can make a, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know how to do it?
How hard could it be?
It's not easy.
I can squeeze.
No, it's not easy. You have to have a touch, a special touch. I'm telling you.
How long does it take to learn?
Well, it depends how good you are with your fingers.
Oh, I'm good.
Almost every city in Sichuan has a kind of representative dishes. And in this area, they're very famous for is intestine, pig intestine.
Oh, yeah? That's not bad.
Uh-huh.
So if you were on a beach,
okay,
when you're hanging out, you're drinking a nice bottle of chilled rosé, having some foie gras snacks and some saucisson, as one does.
Yeah, we all do that.
Who would you rather see in a Speedo? Wolf Blitzer, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, or Anderson Cooper?
Oh, that's a tough one.
No, actually, there's an easy answer.
None of them.
Really?
In a Speedo? You know what is a Speedo? It's those bathing suits.
No, it's a banana hammock. It's a
like you know, very narrow bathing
French
suit.
style. It's a French style.
Okay.
So if someone's running in slow motion down the beach in a silver lame Speedo, of those three, who would you choose?
I don't know.
Come on, it's Anderson Cooper. The guy like works out. You say that's a good-looking man.
Does he? He works out? I don't know.
You disappoint me, Eric. You really do. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Gambay.
Ah no, Gambay, you finished. No, cheers. Wow, you took it seriously.
Oh. You become more and more Chinese now.
I feel completely distraught.
I didn't think we'd go through with it.
Now it's a lot of uncertainty. It's a shock. We're all in deep shit.
Better the devil you know than you don't.
It goes on. It feels like the end of the world. It feels pretty bad.
It's the ramifications of it all.
There doesn't seem to be a plan for what we're going to do now.
You don't know what to do because they're all arguing.
Well, it's a little broken on, but I think human beings are still stupid. And ego gets in the way.
I took a walk through this beautiful world. Felt the cool rain on my shoulder. Found something good in this beautiful world. I felt the rain getting colder. Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la.
I believe some things to be true about England, other than that I know I can always find friends there. It's where you can find some of the best restaurants in Europe. It's beautiful. It's, I don't know, sophisticated. They're old. They've been around. But on this last trip, unexpectedly, the mood in London became darker, more uncertain about the future.
The British people spoke last night.
Brutal wake-up call.
It turns out that it was about immigration, that more than half of Britain's immigration comes from outside the EU.
Disaster, calamity.
The young are very, very angry about what's happened and the gamble that's been taken with their future.
Few in London, anyway, went to sleep thinking that England would leave the European Union. That was for the rubes, the people from the sticks, the country people, old white people, people who felt pushed out, neglected, disenfranchised by the new, the young, the foreign, the decidedly less white England of today. The votes were tallied, and the majority had decided to Brexit.
The RAF of England.
The ramifications were unclear, but the financial markets plummeted, the nation's credit rating was downgraded, the prime minister resigned, and both political parties' leadership basically disintegrated overnight. In uncertain times, I always look for the comforting and the familiar. The things that always, for me, made England great. Like one of my favorite restaurants on earth, and one of the chefs I like and respect most.
This restaurant helped make a persuasive argument that there is some kind of merit to British cooking.
It's absolutely true.
Fergus Henderson, the most influential chef of the last 2 decades, even though you have likely never heard of him. He changed everything. It seems an instinctive thing to cook old school, simple, proud English country cooking, but it started a quiet revolution. St. John, I love you, and I need you now more than ever.
It's about the single ingredient on the plate speaking for itself in that classic Italian sort of way. And so you can get lost.
Roast bone marrow with parsley and caper salad. Sourdough bread made here. A dish that would become absolutely iconic. If you've ever eaten bone marrow anywhere, it's very likely because they did it here first. My dinner companion is food critic and author Jay Rayner, a man never with a shortage of opinions.
Bones.
Thank you, yes.
Salt. And there you go, Liberty Hall.
It's a simple good thing, but it's one of the most influential dishes, like, in the last 20 years.
It's a good thing.
You see his imprint everywhere.
It's true. What's interesting is that the aesthetic gets passed down in other ways that you don't expect.
Yeah. As I've become older, I've noticed the food that I yearn for is food that I react to in an entirely emotional way.
The problem is that it's so very, very rare.
I'm looking for a suspension of logic and reason. This is something that I got here from the beginning.
Pickled calf's tripe with radish, shaved carrot, and watercress.
Lovely.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
There are some tripe dishes that are just uniquely wonderful. And it's a tricky ingredient. As you're cooking it, it smells like wet dog.
The way we smell things and taste them is very different. All the best foods stink.
Yeah.
And it's an extraordinary thing. These foods, there's a faint whiff of death about them, are the ones that remind you that you're the most alive.
The scent of your own mortality.
Of your own mortality.
Skate poached in court bouillon with fennel and green sauce of fresh parsley, herbs, and anchovies.
It's nice.
Savoury treat in the form of kidney.
Oh,
yes.
kidneys.
They're so pretty. And how are these kidneys done, sir?
Well, seasoned flour.
Nice.
And then with sauce.
Sizzling.
Tune stock. Butter. And toast.
Done. Yes, thank you.
Good. Well, eat well.
Thank you.
Pig's head and potato pie. The head brined, slowly simmered until tender, stripped away from the bone, and seasoned, then baked in pastry with potatoes. Yes, please. A traditional dish that exemplifies everything I believe in.
Wow. Nice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, look at that.
Do joy.
That's working.
Is this a hot water pastry?
No, it's puff pastry, but somehow the transference of fats from a pig's head out and buttery in makes it like a crust.
It's gorgeous.
Indeed.
Oh, God, that's good.
Extraordinary. You look at this pie and it's almost like something out of a children's book.
Right.
The pie tradition is something very, very special. If you go back in history to the Hogarth painting, the roast beef of old England, you'll realize that actually we were far ahead of the French in the preparation of beef and the roasting of meats. A lot of it was over our side of the channel.
Yeah.
Which is no reason for leaving the European Union.
So, they call it Great Britain. What's great about Britain?
I can refer to a certain literacy and a wry sense of humor and a political tradition of democracy, which, ironically, the referendum that's caused so many of us so much pain is a perfect example of. Also, a weirdly cosmopolitan, welcoming environment in which the history of immigration into the country has defined a far more open culture. Until this point, I was very, very proud but that I wouldn't be here. You know, my great-great-grandparents arrived as shtetl Jews off the boat into the East End of London, and here I am still to this day. And that's a very, very important thing, a very tolerant country. This is a very traumatic moment.
Will it all work out in the end?
I have no idea.
Wow.
It's the honest truth. Nothing is certain.
You know what I like? A good pub. Like the Princess Victoria in West London. And stuff like this.
Do you like pork scratchings?
I do.
Thank you.
Oh, that's insanely good.
Maybe you wouldn't think that the legendary cookbook author Nigella Lawson and I could be friends, but we are. We are admittedly very different. She is the very definition of kindness, elegance, grace. The woman who taught England to cook.
Lish.
What do you get here ordinarily?
Scotch egg.
All right.
Scotch egg, please. Some whitebait and some chips.
Whitebait. This is like the greatest thing ever, really?
Whitebait are so good.
You go to a pub and get whitebait?
Well, I'm sure in Dickens' time
Right.
they used to have whitebait there. Mainly then they used to have oysters too, so...
I can't hear you over the crunch.
I can't hear myself over the crunch, actually. I lost interest in what I was saying.
Whitebait, tiny baby herring, lightly battered, whole and fried, tossed with a little bit of lemon juice and salt. The perfect bar food.
Slightly crisper. Do you have it in the States?
You're starting to see them, but almost never.
Beautiful, though, aren't they? And fat chips, always important.
What is the appropriate condiment with chips?
Being old-fashioned, I think vinegar and salt. If I'm in Brussels or Holland, I'm fine about mayonnaise. But
Only there.
Here.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
And what is it, chips with curry sauce?
Fantastic. Sorry.
It's really a matter of how many Guinnesses you've had.
A soft-boiled egg, wrap it in minced pork, then roll it in breadcrumbs, and what? Deep fry it? It's like a supernova of unhealthiness and deliciousness.
This is the important thing, the softness of the yolk.
Right. Who invented this? It's just fiendish.
One of the explanations, Scotch used to preserve eggs and send them to England. What would happen is that they would do some sort of lime on them, and it would discolour them, so they then covered them to hide that.
This is just right.
When I grew up, they were very low rent, but very cheap, rather spooky sausage meat, rock-hard egg that's sort of tinged like, you know, Uranus.
Right.
Uranus, as they prefer to call it now because they get embarrassed. And then deep fried into those cheap red breadcrumbs. And then it got rehabilitated. Very good eggs, very good pork meat.
All your basic food groups. These are really good.
Really good. Salt and fat, nothing better.
Oh, yeah. This is nice.
It is nice, strangely calm.
It is an argument for England.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, a good pub.
Yes.
And if you're going to have a pint, this is the perfect time. It's quiet.
It is. We can pretend all is right with the universe.
I'm going to pretend.
England, as the anti-Brexit forces found out to their dismay, ain't London. It's different out there. And a lot of it is very, very beautiful.
As we get older, we start to look backwards in our life and reflect. When we're young, we only look forward. We don't think of our past. Our past has such a small value. I'm of an age now. We become nostalgic. We become philosophical.
One can, if a successful gentleman of many accomplishments, for instance, with a little bit of money to spend, make, as Emerson advised, your own world, far from the madness.
We're in North Wiltshire, and there's Bath in the distance. It's really beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Nice view.
You'll see how it just drifts away. So that's about 5 miles as the crow flies.
There are few chefs who set the world of chefs aflame like Marco Pierre White. As young cooks, looking at his incredible rise from working-class boy to the youngest 3 Michelin-starred chef in the world, we were inspired. Not just by his accomplishments and his food, which were amazing. No great chef had ever looked like him before or talked like him. We were not, it appeared, alone.
I want to turn Rudlow into a house, not a hotel. So when you walk inside, it's personal.
Once obsessed with nothing but working the hardest, the longest, being the best, Marco has transferred his obsessive nature to the more pleasurable task of making the Rudlow Arms his perfect place.
What's important about a restaurant is a feel, not a look. You could go to the best restaurant in the world tomorrow, and you could serve the best food, but if you don't feel comfortable within that environment, you'll never enjoy it.
Inside is as much a project as the grounds. Every detail.
Then you can be yourself. Number 1, environment. Number 2, service. Number 3, food.
A pan-roasted filet of beef with escargot.
Whoa. It's beautiful. Who do you want to come here?
People want to enjoy themselves. I like a mixed demographic. I want a bit of everybody. I don't want to just target one market. Food should be affordable.
Very, very good. Has your food always reflected your aspirations and dreams rather than where you came from?
I was born and bred on the outskirts of Leeds on a project housing estate. Even though I was born into very humble beginnings, I used to cross my road, walk over the golf course, and there I was on the Harewood estate, designed by the great Capability Brown, the stately home of the Earl of Harwood. That was my playground. I was fascinated by the countryside. I loved the rivers, the streams, the brooks, the fields, the woods, what was within them. That's what captured me. It was a dream. That was my escapism. My mother died when I was 6. Mother Nature, she became my surrogate mother. And so therefore, I had this amazing love affair with nature.
But look, once you go into a high-end restaurant, you're about as far from nature as you can be. I mean, it's hard to rise up the ranks of a good fine dining restaurant, particularly in the time that you came up. Shit was not easy.
Everybody in the kitchen that I started in came from a housing project. They were working class, they were tough, they were hard, really hard. The flip side of that coin was nature. It was all those beautiful ingredients, that beautiful contradiction. Come and see my family. Piggies! Come on, piggy, piggy, piggies!
Holy crap.
Come on, piggies! Piggies! What you think?
They seem very well groomed.
They're beautiful.
Don't eat. Those are genes, not food.
They give you love bites, trust me. Piggies! What do you think of all our friends from America? Yeah.
Now, what breed of pig is
These are Oxford Sandy and Black. They're a traditional Wiltshire pig. In 4 months, this is how big they've got.
Wow.
They remember your voice and your smell. They're really, really affectionate. Naturally live in woodland.
Indeed. Beautiful. It's almost self-sustaining here.
Well, we will be for bacon. Bye, pigs. Piggies. Piggies. I've never been happier here. I found somewhere
Nice.
I'm really happy.
The legendary classic, on Marco's original menu back in the day, Pig's Trotter a la Pierre Kaufman, an homage to another great chef and mentor. It is perfection.
Oh, my God, that is beautiful. When I was a young cook, we would look at photographs of this dish, my comrades and colleagues, and gape at it with wonder. First, we'd say, oh, my God, that's gorgeous, and how did he do it? It's got all of the textural things that every great cuisine around the world understands to be wow.
Pig's trotter has got 24 bones, so you have to remove all those bones. And then you braise it for 4 hours.
Right.
It's very simple. People think it's more complicated than it is.
No, this is tricky. Tricky dish.
The hero of the dish, really, is the skin.
Yes.
It's just one of those great creations. As the French say, we never grow old around the table. They also say only the first bottle is expensive.
Cheers.
So this is my big project I'm working on. As I've fallen in love with this little part of England. I put myself out to graze, I suppose, Anthony. I'm retired. And I like doing what I do here. I mean, if I look at the amount of nature we have here now, since we've done what we've done, it's enormous compared to what we had.
Right.
And I like seeing the increase of songbirds, the hens with their young chicks, the geese. They're my... Fabulous, aren't they?
Amazing.
They're nuts. They are beautifully, beautifully nuts. There's no guarantees how long we're going to be here. Just enjoy life.
The mood in London is like a collective nervous breakdown. Drinking seems appropriate. But first, a proper base must be established. Some food.
All right. You have saltfish callaloo, right? I'll have some of that, and a vegetable patty.
Saltfish, I think I'll have one of those. And the mutton would be good.
This is what happens when I come off tour. Straight here, stuff my face, then half a Guinness, and then the night's good, you know.
Jamie Hintz is half the creative alliance that makes up the band The Kills. Maybe you know them from such shows as this one. And this, Peppers and Spice in Islington, is his favorite local joint for Caribbean food.
I'm enjoying your currency lately. It's suddenly become very affordable since yesterday.
I know. You know, Britain, we've got a long history of taking back control of our country, you know, getting in the driving seat again. And then we get in there and we just let the handbrake off, and that's it, you know.
Thank you so much. I'm insanely hungry. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, everything's good. The best Jamaican this side of Ocho Rios.
God damn, that's tasty.
I spent so much time hanging out with people where you just eat really posh gourmet food. And when I come off tour, I start salivating when I'm on Essex Road. It is a shame they don't have a bar here, though.
Right.
You have to drink a lot, don't you?
I know. It's
in my job as well. It's
hard.
Like people don't think about that, you know.
Right.
How much I have to drink.
Bastard.
Just to do this.
I mean, you should be more sensitive to that.
They should be.
It's been one of the nastiest campaigns. So much lying, so much dissembling. Catastrophe.
So far, the reaction has been, well, chaos.
So, yesterday, Prime Minister resigned. Yeah. England leaving the European Union.
Honestly, it kind of makes me feel like I don't believe in democracy anymore.
How quickly the pound is reacting to political news.
Entering a very dark, dangerous period.
Politics where things are decided by people. People were talking about it's just dumb having a central government in Brussels. We've got nothing in common with people from Romania and Bulgaria. So we haven't got anything in common with people from Sunderland or Wales, you know? It's like they haven't got anything in common with people from London. Why don't some old people in Great Yarmouth get them to decide the budget? You give, like, the foreign policy, get the people from Sunderland to decide that. London's a lot different from the rest of the country.
Right.
It's wealthier, for a start. It's way more cosmopolitan. I mean, people complain about it all the time, between the people that are struggling and the people that are doing well. But it really shone a light on is how divided the country is.
People don't just look at it as a financial thing. It's an issue of cultural identity.
European citizens who have lived here for 10, 15 years, for the first time ever, been the victims of racial abuse.
Are you evil? British drinking patterns seem to be driven by the fact that pubs close at, what, midnight?
Yeah.
I noticed as we approach last call, people start, like, doubling up. The drinking starts to accelerate in a mad panic. Load as many in. Do you think if you extended drinking hours that it would improve behavior or make it worse? I mean, let's face it, your countrymen have a bad reputation as far as
drinking.
Sensible drinking. Do you think that's a function of
whatever?
You know, when I was 14, 15, Fear and Loathing came out in Rolling Stone. And I think it was the artwork first. It spoke to me in a really transformative way. And captured perfectly all of my rage, all of the absurdity, all of these things that I didn't think anybody else was seeing or responding to in the same way. It was unlike anything I'd seen.
Artist, author, icon Ralph Steadman continues to make art every day. He was the visual expression of Dr. Hunter S. Thompson's finest works.
When Hunter came, 1991, I brought him down the pub here. Oh, Martin, this is Hunter. Hi, hello.
Here would be Ralph's local, the Checkers Inn in Kent.
Hunter, what do you like? Chivas Regal, please. So, okay, Martin, Could you just make that a double? Well, these optics, you know what they have. They've got nothing in them.
That tiny little chiclet-sized, yeah.
So he did that twice with it. Put it down in front of Hunter. Hunter looked at it and said, "What's that, a sample?"
Where are you from originally?
Well, I am Welsh. My mother's, she was Gwenny Rogers from Roslanagugog.
Uh-huh. Don't ask me to spell that.
No, I can't even do it myself.
So how English do you feel, given that you grew up in Wales?
Well, in a way, you know, I was not far from Liverpool.
The food is pub fare, a runny egg wrapped in Parma ham and breadcrumbs. Prawn cocktail for the man.
I think it was the Scallon's article, the first you worked with Hunter Thompson, Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
I mean, before that, would you say that you were a respectable figure, making a living doing your work? I mean, because you kind of were transformed very quickly into a countercultural figure. I think a lot of people will, appropriately or not, see you as an outlaw artist.
Yeah, but I didn't start off wanting to be an artist. I wanted to be an aircraft engineer. I didn't like factory life, but I had to go every week to do technical drawing, and that's where the lines and circles began.
Right.
I've been doing a book of critical critters with beastly sneers and callous observations by Kerry Levy. He's writing about the thing.
Articulated bum lice?
Yeah. I don't know whether it exists, but...
I'm pretty sure they do.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Really?
Some sort of... There's definitely bum-seeking insects that I've encountered.
He thinks that I'm obsessed with things to do with, you know, laboratorial humor, but...
That's kind of an English thing.
Is it? I saw an advert. You, too, can learn to draw and earn pounds. I took the course while I was doing military service. I was drawing the guys in the billet playing cards, blankets on the bed, boots in the bed. Very simplistic stuff. Nevertheless, it got me started. And have you heard of an echidna?
I have not.
This is a hedgehog type of creature. There aren't many of these left, you know. They reach critical stages, and this is going in too, because, excuse me, we're collecting for endangered species. We can all learn to do this first. Not this.
Right.
But this. That is very difficult.
I don't think I could do that. I'm quite sure I can. My basic motor skills are not so good.
We've got fish and chips.
Oh, blimey.
More old school on the main courses. Fish and chips with mushy peas over there. Steak and Stilton pie for me. Because any mystery meat wrapped in pastry at a pub is pure crack for me.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you've got the pie. Wow.
Oh, yeah. We don't do this back in America.
So many people have said to me, do you pencil it in first? I said, no, you just start drawing. But don't you make a mistake? I said, there's no such thing as a mistake. A mistake is an opportunity to do something else. You have to leave it, let nature take its course. Oh, my God. Now, isn't that lovely? That is, I like that. I'm impressing myself. It's so good. All nature's impressing me, actually. That it's just so wonderful how it works. It's a kind of natural process of evolution, isn't it? It's what we're doing all the time.
Certainly your depiction of politicians early on seemed filled with rage and disgust. Deservedly, I think. And there were some epic depictions of Nixon. Was it Nixon as Godzilla? Was it?
Yeah, he was a great subject. I mean, I've done him as a flying Nixon, a vampire Nixon.
Did you ever get an official reaction to your work from the White House?
Never.
I am not a giant shitting Godzilla.
Yeah.
You don't want to deny that.
No, it's funny how that was.
Boris Johnson here. I think the hair, in this case, is just, it's an irresistible impulse.
Well, to do it, I've got to come out with it more...
It's perfect.
Play. Boris is our Trump.
Well, they both, it is a supernova of incredibly bad hair.
Yeah.
I mean, the two of them together. What's happening? What's going on in this country? Is it going to be okay?
Not at the moment, no.
Does it say anything about the country as a whole?
I think it does. Perhaps there's been a secret desire to really say, wait a minute, what would we like to be in the great British Isles again? I was doing this last week just because I can't stand snakes. So I said, okay, I'll do you one. I did one snake last week, started to do this. St. Lucia racer snake, like that. And then the next day we had the referendum. Friday morning when people realised what had happened, there was a terrible gloom, there was a sense, we all felt it.
This desire to restore England to its former glory as the British Isles, it's certainly given a revived, a very powerful urge in Scotland to reconsider whether they want to be a part.
Oh dear. I think it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And I'm certain that what we are experiencing at the moment is a kind of rather large hangover from something that we've still got to come to terms with and get over.
Do you think some of your stuff is there anger in there or exasperation?
I think so. Look, I said, I don't know, 50 years ago that I wanted to change the world. And I think 50 years later, I succeeded. It's worse now than it was when I started. So I've changed it.
This is great.
It's kind of emerging, you know, it's coming.
I mean, this guy, he demands a Stedman. He really, he was born to have you...
Trying to lighten it up a bit.
The sea, where a man could forget his troubles and the troubles of the world, commune with something infinitely larger and more powerful than himself. Where he could find himself locked in an epic struggle with a creature of the sea, plumbing the depths for that most primordial of needs, food.
Well, let's hope we hit them quick. Get off! Oh my God, there's the cormorant. Look. Oh my God. Not good. Not cormorant, gannet. Oh my God. He got the bait.
Nature. It's overrated.
In the middle of the English Channel.
We are designed to find, kill, tear apart, and devour the food we need to survive. It is why God, in his wisdom, gave us legs upon which to run, eyes in the front of our heads to seek out prey, fingernails and thumbs with which to tear apart our victims, teeth to smash flesh and bone between our mighty jaws. Here in the coastal town of Weymouth at the Marlborough is where I'll be smashing deep-fried haddock between my freaking jaws with something called a chip.
Sliced white bread and butter so we can make a chip butty. Do you like a chip butty?
I don't know that I've ever had one. I've heard of them.
Delicious.
All right, you're an easy man to please.
The chef suggests les mushy peas infused with butter and cream.
I have such fond memories of Weymouth. My sons went to school just down the road. Yeah. I used to bring them to the Marlborough for lunch and that. And they weren't big fans of fish and chips because they were sort of 13, 14, right, and they preferred meat to fish and chips. Mm-hmm. But this is the best restaurant, in my opinion, in Weymouth.
Thank you.
Thank you, that's very kind. Put the mushy peas in the middle. There we go. All right. See, this is how we do it in Yorkshire. So a little taste of mushy peas without vinegar. Right. Go on, Anthony. They're all right. Mm. Now, put the vinegar on. Oh, my. So working class, as I say in Yorkshire.
Mm.
Do you prefer them with vinegar?
Transforms the whole thing.
Completely different, is it? Love buttering my bread. Now, this is the best bit. I can't believe you've never had a chip butty.
Well, today's the day.
When I was a kid, this was one of my favourites. The only fish I ever ate as a child was fried haddock. Wouldn't eat any other fish. And then the vinegar. Quite generous. And then the salt. And this is what they call a chip butty in Yorkshire, where I come from. Mm. I like the cheap bread because the bread turns into the same texture as the potato.
Right.
That's why it's perfect. If you have posh bread or crusty bread,
right,
it's not the same. How's your haddock?
Good.
But it's proper working class food is fish and chips. You know, when I was a kid, we'd eat them twice a week. They cook fish and chips in dripping, beef fat, not oil. It makes a massive, massive difference in the flavour.
Yeah. It's quite good.
You were hungry?
We worked hard out there.
Keeping warm.
Agreed. It's big.
It's too big. Look, I'm done.
Yeah, me too.
That's my problem. I go for the chip butty before the fish. It's the child within me.
Hidden away safely behind the walls of a former Victorian-era schoolhouse, insulated from the moronic inferno blazing outside, is Rochelle Canteen, a green idol, the unpretentious brainchild of Margot Henderson and her business partner, Melanie Arnold.
How long have you been up and running here?
10 years. 10 years?
I can't believe it. I know. What is wrong with me? You were a chef before Fergus, yes?
Yeah, but I started cooking in restaurants when I was 12.
Yeah.
But this is Fergus, peas in their pods. We met when I was working at the Eagle, and I said straight away to him, we should open a restaurant together. And he said, well, that's a good idea, but let's be lovers as well, which I always thought was quite good. And then we had a restaurant. The whole area has changed around here. It's very Shoreditch, groovy guys on little motorbikes, handlebars.
What was the neighborhood like before?
Quite a large Bengali community. Before that, it was quite a strong Jewish community, but then they moved out, next group moved in. It was a poor area, a lot of people working in the fabric, clothing industries. The bandstand in the middle is all the rubble from the war. I think the gardeners still find, you know, children's shoes and things.
Really?
It is a very interesting area. Just how beautiful these blocks are. There's quite a lot of building works going on at the moment as well.
Everywhere in London. The whole city seems to be kind of transforming. Well, it's certainly expensive.
My daughter, she's moving because of what happened today with the EU. She's going to either live in Scotland or New Zealand, and she's so embarrassed and ashamed to be English.
Is it the end of the world?
It feels right now, it feels like the end of the world. We're separated. We're a little mean island saying when the going gets tough, we want to get out and just look after ourselves. It's so selfish and disgusting. There's also, out of London, there's a lot of people who are really struggling and have lost their way and don't believe in what the government has done. So I don't blame the people either, but they've been fed sort of lies, I would say. Anyway, it's all too depressing. We must change the subject.
Vitello tonato, cold roasted veal, thinly sliced and covered with a creamy sauce of tuna and capers.
Oh, this looks good.
These are good.
So what's going right? I mean, it's a bad day to
Well,
ask.
there's lots of great restaurants opening in the city.
Right.
In
London
general.
and UK in general has gotten just better and better every year,
Brilliant,
right?
isn't it? It's so exciting. Great chefs.
The people who voted for, was it a sense of people who feel they've been screwed?
I mean, young people unemployment in the north, it's dire.
Right.
People haven't got jobs. But, I mean, everyone's looking for chefs. We should set up some great big new cookery schools in Britain. I mean, no one can get enough decent chefs. Some more encouragement. I mean, there is work to be had, but it's just how you find it and where you come from.
Lamb chops with lentils and green sauce.
So good. Where'd this little lamb come from?
From Wales, Welsh lamb.
People who dine out now, do they want food simpler and more stripped down and with less bullshit, or do you think it's going the other way?
Simple, but with a sort of twist. I've got a story about where it's come from.
Right.
It's very interesting, you know, they're all coming up with new dishes.
Should I be buying pounds now? What
Yeah,
should
that's
I be
what I
doing?
kept thinking. What do we all do now?
If I were a cruelly cynical, exploitative
They'll all be working it out now.
what would I be doing?
Are you selling or are you buying?
Yeah, you look at me, master of high finance.
You look so well.
Well, thank you. You're making me feel much better about this meal and the wine, I have to say. Your company has made me feel much better about the world and myself. reinvent yourself in England or in London?
No, because it's, I mean, maybe you can. I'm sure you can, but people are obsessed with class here.
Still? Really?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's our measure of authenticity. So people are always trying to bust people. He's a toff, you know.
What is a toff?
An aristocrat, yeah.
Right. My friend Adrian wrote a book called The Angry Isle, and he talks about how British are famous for being polite and apologizing a lot, but that actually masks a deep anger. Do you think there's any truth to that at all?
Well, I think, because I've been spending a lot of time in California, which is, you know, it's like when you come to London, if you come to London for a month, right, you won't make any friends, and you probably won't find anywhere to go. But after that, you're the best people you've ever met in your life. When I went to LA, that first month, I was so popular. I started like 6 bands, and then nothing comes of it. There's a kind of real first impression thing. Right. It doesn't go anywhere. In London, it's just get your head down and deal with it.
Right.
See, here we go. We're closing.
Closing.
Get Tony some.
Staggering news is now sinking in.
Markets are giving a brutal reaction.
When the world seems like it's spinning out of control and the inside of your skull feels like it's being gnawed on by angry
The
wolverines.
sun has risen on a completely different UK and a completely different EU.
When you wake up still tasting tequila, feeling shame, fear, and regret in equal measures, it's good to have a friend
Europe's weaker, Britain's divided. Where do we go now?
who, without judgment, gives you a shoulder to cry on and maybe a simple good thing, like some eggs and sympathy.
I'm horribly and savagely hungover.
It's very unlike you.
I was feeling shame and regret and mourning.
You're not the only one.
What's happening?
Okay, I'm going to give you some eggs in purgatory.
Why purgatory?
Because they're in chili sauce in tomatoes, special hangover cure. I know you need it.
Yes.
Now, do you know about the delicacy of fried slice?
Oh, no.
English delicacy, which is like British bruschetta. You fry plastic bread.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some really good beef dripping.
Oh, kind of magical.
Pure grease.
That's what I need right now.
Yeah. I think that's how everyone felt a bit after the referendum, too. There's something very strange about you because you look normal. But it's all going on inside. Yes, you have got a slight pleading look in your eyes.
I do.
OK, the whole point of this is that plastic bread soaks in all the fat.
Right.
So when you eat it, it bursts with grease in your mouth. It's that good. I like the noise. Here, I'm going to give it to you. It may still be a bit runny, but...
I like runny. I need runny today.
OK. To try it a bit dry first, so you can just get the fats going into your mouth. See this?
There is light and hope in the universe again. Thank you.
That's what I aim to provide.
Spice, runny eggs, and grease. Just what I needed. So good.
I have something absorbent. You know that thing in The Simpsons once when he wants to put on weight so he doesn't have to go to work?
Yes.
And he allows himself to eat things that when you rub it on something, it makes it go see-through.
Your window to weight gain.
Yes, here, just make this turn see-through now if you want.
I can see myself in about 6 months.
I do feel quite pleased that we can be a corrupting influence. That's something that we can be proud of.
These are frightening times for many. The world is changing and there is no stopping those changes. But in such times, there are always 2 ways to go. Run and hide, build walls, cower in fear and suspicion, point the finger at our neighbors, look like desperate, frightened people do for someone to blame. Or stand up and try, at least try, to build a better world. To look for, instead of a man on a horse to save us, or a wall to keep us apart, to our better angels.